Beautiful, eh? Welcome to Ultimate Soccer. Welcome to Wrexham. And welcome in again. Welcome to Ultimate Soccer. Glad you're there. We've got another pre-game coming for you. This one, pre-game League 2, not an EFL Cup, but there's one coming soon. Bradford, 28th August, don't forget. And hello. By the way, Triple W means Worldwide Wrexham. Triple W is Worldwide Wrexham. So if I say Triple W, you know I'm saying Worldwide Wrexham. Now, the game against Walsall is coming off at the Racecourse Ground, if you didn't know. But I tell you what, I've gone and done something that most Wrexham fans would probably give their back teeth to do. I'm lucky. You saw a little blimp there with the breaking news at the back of that vehicle. Well, wait for a little while and you're going to see what's on the back of that vehicle, like in a couple of seconds, because I went and did something that I wanted to do for a long time. And I waited and I researched. And what you can do in Canada is you can have, like anywhere else, you can have what they call a vanity plate. I'm not a vanity person, but it's a vanity plate. That's what they're called. And it's a private license registration is what it is. So what I've gone and done is I've gone and put one on the back of the van, the Grand Caravan. Beautiful vehicle. We use that for all the equipment. And you're going to see what's on the back of that vehicle. But I'm just saying this in short. Most Wrexham fans would be like, oh my God, I want that for my vehicle. And message to Ryan and to Robert, our glorious owners. I mean, Ryan was born in Canada, yeah? I'll sell my plate to you, Ryan, for $1 million. I'm joking, obviously. But you probably couldn't buy the plate off me because take a look. Here it is. So, for the benefit of everybody who watches Ultimate Soccer on YouTube, I run the channel. This is Steve. There's something about this vehicle you're going to see real soon. Going to cover it. This is the works vehicle. But check that out. Do you want to go to Wrexham's games with that on the back of your vehicle? Beautiful, eh? Welcome to Ultimate Soccer. Welcome to Wrexham. So there you go. Please remember, subscribe and like, hit the notification button and come back every time. I'll just move out of the way and there it is. Welcome to Ultimate Soccer. Welcome to Wrexham. One more time. But doesn't that look good? Does that not look good? I love it. I've waited for a long time. So Wrexham fans, tell me what you think about that. If that doesn't prove where the ticker is in my heart and what colour I bleed and who's my team, and I don't think anything ever will. See? So, Wrexham fan with a Wrexham license plate. Just like that. Oh, yes. Anyway, let's get on to something like, what are we doing next? Well, next up for us, it's definitely taking on the Walsall. Now, Walsall, let's have some news about Walsall. But before we do get the news about Walsall, I want to go through the last game where we had some real good footage. And I'm talking about in that game against AFC Wimbledon, 1-1 it finished. There were 2 penalties and a goal by Elliot Lee. And the referee was a little bit overzealous, I thought. So I thought I'd let you see some of the major key highlights. Elliot Lee's goal and the 2 penalty calls and the 2 penalties that were taken. And then after that, I want you to tell me down below what you think about the situation that you see before your eyes. Take a look. The big scenes from the last game against AFC Wimbledon down there, South London, Plough Lane. Take a look. And the ball comes back in down the left side now. Aerial duel. Mendy now wins that one. The bounce. Got another battle there. Goes past him too. Beats 2 crosses. Elliot Lee on the end of this one. Nice shot. Oh, it takes a deflection. In it goes. 1-0 to Wrexham. Elliot Lee in front of the home fans. They're not enjoying that now, are they? But hey, Wrexham fans are. Take a look. And if you're there, drop us a line. Penalty. Look in the middle. Did you see that? Rewind this. Take a few looks at this. It's hard to see it, but Drysdale, the ref, says penalty. Hamadi takes a shot. Foster, great save. Another penalty save by Ben. Absolutely brilliant. Keeps us in the game 1-0. Now watch this. The ball comes into the middle. The infraction is here right now. Is that a penalty? Darren Drysdale says, I think it is. That's 2 penalties in one half against Wrexham. Tilly takes a shot. In it goes. Ben has no chance, but hey, 1-1 on the day. Nobody's looking at the ref. Nobody wants to talk to him. Okay, guys, so down below, you know what to do. You know what to do. Like, subscribe, and like. Comment down below what you thought about those highlights during the game and how happy you were to get the point on the road. I've got to tell you, I thought we were in for 3, but I'll take the point. I'll take the point. And as we grow through the season, every point counts. As long as we keep getting points, we'll soon start climbing the table. But it's going to be a tough season. I really think we're in for a tough season. It can't be easy because, as you know, every game for Wrexham is a cup final. Everybody wants to get on and get one on with Wrexham and beat Wrexham. Everywhere you go, you're going to see it forevermore now. Thanks to Rob and Ryan, you put the pressure right on our butts, but that's what will breed a winning club. And I wouldn't have it any other way right now, guys. I suppose you wouldn't too. So, you saw the highlights. Let's take a look at the Saddlers. And who are the Saddlers, you say? The Saddlers is Walsall FC. That's the nickname of the Saddlers. And I got to tell you, you're gonna be laughing at this one. But they're coached by, remember, this is the Saddlers. They're coached by Matt Sadler. He's 38 years old. He played with the Walsall or with the Saddlers last season, and for a little while longer. 53 games, 3 goals, and that was as a player. Now he's head coach at Walsall. Bit of a risk, you might say, but you know what? How else are you going to find a young, up-and-coming great coach unless you give him a chance? So, Matt Sadler is the head coach of the Saddlers, Walsall FC. Now, taking a look at the Saddlers the last 5 years, all League Two, and it's kind of strange. There's a weird story to this, but I'm going to take you through it very slowly so you can get to understand where we're going with this. But last season, 23-24 season, now they're in 10th, okay? They're in 10th right now on 3 points. But the last 4 seasons before that, 2019-20, they finished 12th on 47 points. 2021, they finished 19th on 53 points. 2022-23, they finished, 21-22, they finished 16th with 54 points. So the previous season, 53 points. This season, 54 points. Last season, 2022-23 season, they finished 16th again and on 55 points. So the weird thing is, the lower down the league they finished each year, the more points they had. Their highest finish was in 1920-20 season. That's 2019, not 1919, but 2019-20 season. They finished 12th on 47 points. The fewest or the least amount of points they've had in the last 5 years. Now, the last 5 games, seriously, last 5 games recently, 2-2-1. 2 friendly games prior to that, and 3 games coming in, 2 league, and another one, EFL Cup. So here's the deal. You got to say, they played Rochdale at home. It was a 1-1. A friendly against Solihull Moors. That was a 3-0. That was away. They then played Blackburn Rovers in the EFL, and they lost 4-3 on the road. And then Stockport County at home was a 2-1 win. And prior to that, like I say, Rochdale was the 1-1 to start it off. So in the last 5 games, they're 2-2-1. They scored 10, conceded 8. So you've got to say they can be capable of winning games, and they can be capable of upsetting teams. So we've got to be very careful of how we approach this one. But on the form, you've got to say the form, it's not bad. Now, looking at the team, one guy you may well know, Wrexham fans. And by the way, remember, comment down below, like and subscribe everywhere you go. And let's grow this channel and let's grow it. And let's get more Wrexham fans on it. Remember, www, worldwide Wrexham fans. Let's get you in here. Let's get more on here. Let's start more chit chat. Let's have it. Let's tell me what you're thinking down below. And remember to like and subscribe. Now, the team itself, looking at the team. You may know this guy, like I just said. Owen Evans. He's from Newport. Yeah, goalkeeper, decent goalkeeper. 26 years old. So they've got experience in between the pipes. I fully expect to see Owen in goal. You should too. Now, defensively, nothing stunning. It's a mixture of youth and experience is what you can say. A lot of youth and a few bits of experience, but I'm not really stunned. I mean, we should be able to break through their defense is what I'm saying. I mean, you got to win your home games, remember? And although Walsall stacks up pretty decently, I think the time has come where we need to get a win at home, not just for the points, but also for the confidence and also for the fans. We want a home win, right? We want to start chumping up the table. Right now, we're sitting in 20th and we want to get higher. We will be. We will be. Don't you worry. But in defence, mixture of youth. And I got to say, it seems to be like the whole squad is stacked with some travelling salesman style players, you know, like guys that don't make it at clubs here. They keep moving them on, or they get loaned out here and they get loaned out there, and they never find a stable home. So there's a few guys within that squad that literally, I call them travelling salesmen. So you'll get used to that one. Now in midfield, Couple of guys we want to watch out for. Isaac Hutchinson, he's got goals in him. He's got goals in him. I tell you what, we want to be careful with him. And another one is Tom Knowles, 24 years old. Got to tell you, he knows where the goal is too and can also lay that assist on too. So those are the two guys in the midfield, Hutchinson and Knowles. Keep an eye on those guys. Up front, Hamali Mat, you could say 23 years old. He's got goals in him too. He knows where the net is for sure. Abid Ote, he's 21. And last year he was 28 and 6. So he's got goals in him as well. So we got to be careful about Ote. And then Danny Johnson, 30 years old, 22 games, 12 goals last year. So Danny Johnson, another one to watch out for. So Matt, Ote, and Johnson up front. Keep an eye on those guys. As for a prediction to the game, I'm thinking we've got a home win. Not taking it for granted. I mean, most of the teams in League Two are ball player teams. Yeah, you've seen that they know what to do with the ball. They don't panic under pressure. They play the generic roles everywhere. Wing backs is everywhere you go per se. You know what I'm saying. Everybody plays the same system pretty much. There might be a few line differences, but after all, they do kind of play the same technical game. Yeah. Anyway, looking at the game, I think Wrexham fans are due for a win. I think it's coming our way. I think it's time. You've gone from the loss. You've got the draw. Now go to the win. And then start going on a run of games. And remember, we need 20 points each quarter of the season as we go through it, because if we don't, we'll kiss the playoffs goodbye. And as I've been in touch with a few Wrexham fans really close recently, like hours before coming on this, a lot of Wrexham fans are sort of thinking how well this season's going to go. Well, I'll tell you this much. The season's young. We've lost nothing. We've gained nothing. We're in there with every one of the other teams coming up to the playoff run. I'd say it's just about getting the wins together, getting the team well gelled, getting those guys that haven't got minutes, and really the rotation is going to be key to the head of the season. And don't forget, we got Paulie Mullen coming back eventually, probably maybe a month to 5 weeks out tops. And that's going to add something up front, because the one thing we do miss up front is that movement down the middle. I know Ollie Palmer's doing well as he can, and you've got to say Sam Dalby's doing well as well. But that movement and that knowing where to be and intercept balls and laying up chances and making chances and that killer finish, that's what we do lack in that one position, because Paulie Mullen is absolute deadly. But I think defensively we stack up well. Midfield, we're going to play the ball like we normally do. Up front, we just need to finish. I hope Sam Dalby can get on the end of something, or Ollie Palmer. Confidence as well, building up the confidence, getting people in the stride and start to go on that run of games. We need to kick on from here, and I'm not dismissing Walsall for a second, but we need a win and we need to kick on and move up. And the next 10 games, I want to see we need at least 6 wins to start this season off. 10 games, 6 wins will start us off well. Right now, we're 2 in. We need to start winning. We've got 8 games to get 6 wins, is what I'm saying. And like I say, every quarter of the season, you need to be getting close to 20 points. Anyway, we'll get onto that one, but check out the license plate one more time. Tell me what you think about it, because Wrexham fans, you've got to be loving what you're seeing on the back of my van, yeah? I tell you, I do. And when I drive around with it, I am literally buzzing. I am literally buzzing. You cannot believe how happy I am. Anyway, moving out, get ready for the game. It's coming fast. It's coming fast. And we need to get a win. And everybody out there, drop us a line. Drop us a line. Pass this around. Tell your mates to get into this. Pass it to every Wrexham fan you know. And tell them about that license plate and get them to have a butcher's look at what you just saw. Okay, guys, get ready for the game. I'm loving it. Thanks ever so much for all the likes and the hits and the subscribes and the good words. Remember, we are a family. We're growing, and this is just for Wrexham right now. So get ready for the game. Let's have it. Cheers.